As reactions continue to trail the attack on the Kuje Correctional Facility, residents in Abuja said the incident is an affirmation that the insecurity situation in Nigeria is becoming uncontrollable. Speaking with TV 360 news crew, they urged the government to step up its efforts in the fight against crime to avoid a recurrence in the country. Gunmen believed to be members of the Islamic State West Africa Province ISWAP had attacked the Kuje Correctional Facility on Tuesday evening, leading to the escape of over 800 inmates and death of 4 persons.
I expect government, now that this thing has happened, to take a measure whereby the future occurrence will not happen. That is one. 2, let there be thorough investigation. Those who perpetrate all this crime, even though if they cannot, because I know there's an insider, obviously, there's no doubt about that. So they should be able to unfold the insider and punish, and let there be punishment for those who aid and abetting the crime. We are not safe. If this thing is happening to Kuje as a whole, we are not safe. But having said, we are in the hand of God. God is the only protector.
The attack on Kuje prison is unacceptable. Is a despicable act that will fall upon our beloved country. We have seen attacks on our minor prisons. But Kuje is a maximum security prison. And one would have thought that the level of security in Kuje would have been such that an attack of that nature would have been repelled by government. That our security forces could not even gather intelligence to prevent an attack like this is terrible. Why are you paying them for? We have had several attacks on prisons in Nigeria, but the one on a maximum security prison where you have important dignitaries being kept is unacceptable. Government would have done everything possible to prevent such attacks, and that the invaders or the attackers were able to launch their attacks and spend over 2 hours, and there was no reinforcement from the federal government, is a shame on us. In fact, it is unacceptable, as I said. And that after they operated and they left, nobody was caught. We are not talking about rejigging our national security architecture again. The government has failed. The government cannot protect the people. The national security strategy of Nigeria is not working. And for me, what I see in this attack is like there's a complicity between government and the attackers.
We are highly disappointed in what is happening. The first one is the attack on Mr. President on his convoy. My appeal to the government is that they should not be sparing these people. We know them. The government knows them. They should be intelligent. This Kuje issue now, there is no way the bandit will come and they cannot represent any one of them. So the government should move fast, and there should be investigation should come up, because there must be collaboration between the security agencies. If not, how can the bandit come in and attack them? Well, nobody is being spared about it.
65, nobody knows for certain how many they are really, but the papers are saying 65 members of the Boko Haram sect were out of it, and they are in Abuja. Come on, man, they can't be safe. We know already how the bandits come into town, go to some estate, if that is true. But you can imagine when we are sure that people who have been convicted are in jail, are in the city center. Come on, man. By now, we should be expecting sporadic bombs here and there, because they are in the city center, especially leading up to an election year. I mean, we can't be safe. I don't think we are safe. My advice to anybody, all Abuja residents right now, is to ensure that they don't stay in clusters, because when they stay in clusters, they would attract all of those kind of Boko Haram people who want to hit, targets such as that to gain maximal casualties.